sneezing, coughing, I am convinced that habaneros will cure a common cold. I'm convinced. Hello Nesties, and here I am at it again with another freezer. Emptying freezer. I think I'm just going to have me some episodes on Fridays and call them Freezer Fridays. Here I am taking all my habanero peppers out the freezer. It's a mess of them. And I got some leftover pineapple. I have some leftover carrots. And I'm just grabbing little recipes from here and there. I got a bunch of ginger and some lime juice, and I'm going to make now my version of habanero pineapple hot sauce. At least I think so. And one of the things I did read was put on some gloves before you cut up these habanero peppers. And I'm not cutting up nothing. This is going to be a dump pot. I'm going to dump everything in this pot, and then I'm going to emulsify everything. I am not fooling with these peppers. I play in my eyes and my face entirely too much. I thought I had some oh goodness, I can't think of my word. I don't know what I thought I had, but anyhow, I am just gonna just gently scrub off a little bit of this ginger. I'm not doing too much with it because this ginger will break down in that pot. Ginger is strong, strong, strong. I don't know what it is about ginger that I have acquired not only a taste, but a fascination with it. And sometimes I know it's easy to get ginger and you can just scrape it off. But I want to leave it whole because as it's breaking down, I don't want it to disintegrate as it's cooking. These are a bunch of nutlet carrots from the garden that I wrapped in this full paper towel. And these carrots probably been in my they done been in my freezer all year. Ooh, they cold. And I had said I'm gonna use them for something. Found it. And I think that's gonna help with the color of the hot sauce. I don't know what for because habanero peppers are so orange. They look like little candies. But they say this is to help smooth out the taste and give it a little bit of sweetness. But my carrots weren't sweet. So what I'll probably do to add a little bit extra sweetness is add some papaya to make it sweet. Just like I said, I'm just pasting together a recipe. This is nobody's recipe. This is just off the top of my head. And combining recipes together. Because I have never made habanero sauce. My mama has, and lit all of us on fire. One Christmas, one Thanksgiving, she cooked the greens. Man, when I say she set us on fire with the doggone greens, come out some, I don't know if she said serrano, sriracha, habanero mix, whatever she had concocted up. So my mama is another big one on. I remember growing up, we would have freezer Friday meals. She would take everything out that, I can't say freezer. She would take everything out that refrigerator and make a casserole. It was disgusting. My mama knew how to survive, baby. That's what that was all about. that sister girl knew how to survive. So far I have my carrots in here. I have my pineapple in there. Ooh, it's a lot of peppers. So this time I put on 2 pair of gloves. So I can just take one off and still have one on. So in my midst of my peppers, I did find some Tabasco peppers, so I left them in there. That'll help give it hopefully a nice rich red color. It was about 2.5 gallons. So these bags here, it's a gallon bag, I believe, a freezer bag.
I love that food.
So peppers, I am
ice cream on a tree.
gonna put a little bit of water in it. I'm gonna add a whole bunch of honey in it, squeeze some lemon in it, put it out there on the burner, and let it roll. Let's get ready to rumble. Hey Nesties, this is Netta. I'm back. Well, I didn't have enough of, got all my peppers peeled, got my onion, not my onion, got my lime, garlic, honey, salt, and instead of pineapple, which that was from the garden, I have plenty of papaya. So this is going to turn into a habanero papaya hot sauce. No matter what, it's going to be hot. Should have a little bit of a nice kick to it, some sweetness, some tropical sweetness from the pineapple and the papaya. And let's get it out here, get it simmered down so that we can finish this recipe up before the day is out. Lid is on. I'm going outside. I'll be back with you guys when it starts to wind down. Well, I used my handheld mixer and I got it to this consistency. It is absolutely hot. It smells hot. Going through my nostrils. It's hot to swallow. So I bought this contraption here. I'm glad I did. A food mill. Easy control of grinding finest. So I got the most fine one, and I'm going to grind this stuff in here to get the sauce down. And hopefully that'll be it. I can get it canned. Not canned, in a jar. And go from there. So I had to taste my sauce. Y'all. It's straight heat. And so I had to go on Google to see what would make it thin, because right now it just looks like tomato sauce. That is habanero, some sweet fruits, some honey, vinegar, some lemon, carrots, some salt. But right now all I taste is straight heat. And it says add salt, not salt, add vinegar, distilled vinegar, apple cider vinegar, water, or briner, those type of liquids, a tablespoon at a time till you get to the consistency that you want. To me, it just looks too thick still to be a hot sauce. And I guess all I'm thinking about is a Tabasco sauce. So I'm gonna add another drop of apple cider vinegar and see what it tastes like, and probably a couple of squirts of, I don't know if I should put honey in it or not. I'm gonna ask honey to taste it. Man, these habanero peppers ain't nothing to be damn played with. But considering, I think it came out pretty good. Y'all see it? From first timer. And I pretty much used whatever I wanted to. I think I want to add a hint of salt. And this is all the pulp, the leftover from it. And I'm going to find a way to not freeze dry that, but at least I want to dry it so that I can use it for, I don't know. I don't want to throw it away. I'm just touching this and I know better. I've been wearing gloves the whole time I've been fooling with this mess. It was all in my nostrils, y'all. My throat was burning. And I was in the living room and this was out on the back porch. So maybe I can use this. Maybe if I had some jerk seasoning, I can turn this into some of it into some jerk sauce. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I'm gonna put some to the side, put some jerk seasoning, and make some jerk sauce. And then I'll just have this as some hot sauce. If you want to be fooled up with habanero sauces. All right, guys, I'll be back once I figure out what I'm gonna do. All right, Nasty, let me tell y'all something. This habanero pepper, oh, am I dry? Probably from that doggone cooking this sauce all day. Anyways, this habanero pepper is not for the weak. It is not for the weak. Out of the sneezing, coughing, I am convinced that habaneros will cure a common cold. I'm convinced. Some habaneros, some garlic, and some honey, it got to cure the common cold because it has opened my sinuses tremendously. But anyhow, let me show y'all what's left. So I have habanero honey sauce. Got a whole bunch of honey in it, and that's my habanero sauce in there. I will put all this in the refrigerator. I do not know how to can. This is all gonna go in the refrigerator until it need to go in the garbage. This is just the plain habanero sauce, and baby, this mess is hot. Then I found a jerk recipe, and I made some habanero jerk, and I'm going to do me some jerk chicken sooner than later. And then I did some habanero, and I thinned it out more, and I put extra apple cider vinegar in it. Look who I use your old container jigs. And this is habanero with some apple cider vinegar, and see how much thinner it is? I made it thinner, more of a liquidy sauce. This one right here is way more thicker. This is the residual, all the leftover, everything that was in the oven. Sorry, I got my tablet on too. So this is what's left over. I can use this as like a concentrate. So this is going into the freezer. Also, I wish I had a bunch of ice cube trays to put it in, and I'll freeze it like ice cubes so that I can dig it out like how I want it. But otherwise, it's going to be in here, and I guess if I need it, I'm going to thaw it out just a little bit, grab a spoonful, because baby, Nessie's friends, family, cousins, you will not need no more than a teaspoon of this mess right here to flavor anything. And Big Mama right here, she is what's left over. She getting her ass in the freezer to be held down and frozen solid. Because this get in the wrong hands, this is going to be deadly. But you know what my mama used to do? My mama used to make a pepper sauce and put it out there for them squirrels. So this might be their dessert. I might get some, hold on. Mama used to put it on the fence post. Because they use my fence post like they driving up and down US 19. I don't know, y'all know what US 19 is, but it's busy. Our US 19 is probably equivalent to some people, major interstate. That's how they run up and down the fence line over here. But anyhow, this was what's left over. That is my journey. That was my journey of making habanero sauce. I'm going to get some stats on. What am I doing? Sitting on my stove, pressing buttons. I'm going to get some stats and put up here. I am so dry. Jesus. Okay, let me get off here, y'all, because I'm seeing all my imperfections. All right, Nesties, thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home and allowing me to entertain you. And please tell a friend to tell a friend and come on back. See you next time, Nesties. Bye. Hey, Nestie, this is Netta. So I'm on NET, MEDS, NetMeds, Beta. And let's read some stats on habanero. So habanero, a spectacular health benefit of spicy, of a spicy pepper. So don't get it twisted. Habaneros are completely medicinal. And they have some big words on here that I can't even pronounce. So let me just read this right here. That says, Mother Nature has bestowed upon humankind a plethora of peppers belonging to the capsaicin family. And so habaneros are what? Are they they have 150 to 300,000 Scoville heat units compared to bell peppers, which is the sweetest, that have 0 Scoville. So habaneros are hot, and trust me, they was in here about to take me out. That's why I had to cook it outside. And so, and just like I thought, the medicinal benefits from habaneros are absolutely remarkable. I advise you to do your research. So here, just to, roam through it, lowers cholesterol, accelerates weight loss, prevents cancer, helps manage diabetes, controls blood pressures, and they are also high in vitamin C. Yes, vitamin C, which supports the immune system, skin repair, antioxidant protection. And it says that habaneros have more vitamin C per gram than citrus like oranges. That's pretty phenomenal. Its origin is from South America and named after the Cuban city of La Habana, where it's used widely in trade and is rich in capsaicin, antioxidants, and aids, and all those things that I was telling you about. Also noting, just reading AI, that it's also known as, it acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and an analgesic. I can see how it can be an analgesic, because by the time you finish fooling with that pepper, you ain't worried about nothing else, because your throat, your whole throat gonna be on fire. And it's traditionally used to treat arthritis, digestive issues, and I'm a witness that it helps with congestion, because all this clear, all of it. I've been in here just clearing my throat and cause this pepper was so hot and spicy. I'm still over there washing stuff down. Oh my goodness, it was hot. So that was my journey with the habanero, because I'm saying it wrong. I think it's Habanero, habanero. And they come in, looks like, mine come in orange. It looks like little orange candies. But I'm telling you, do your research. I need to know how much you need to eat on a daily basis, because if that's the case, I need to put this in rotation, because I want to be healthy. I ain't getting no younger, and y'all ain't either. It helped with so many things, so probably just doing a little bit at a time, it would probably take me all day long to do a tablespoon. Probably just need a teaspoon. Maybe I'd try some habanero tea and then add some honey in it and see how that works. That's what I'm going to do. All right, guys. Once again, thank you for joining me on this journey. Stay tuned. Let's see me and watch me clown make some habanero sauces.